Dear fellow seniors, family, friends, teachers, and administration, welcome to the graduation ceremony of John Marshall High School's class of 2021. My name is Jenna Schmitz, and I am your salutatorian. Please stand and join us as we begin our ceremony honoring our country with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, and please be seated. Hello, seniors, family, friends, teachers, and NISD staff. Welcome to the John Marshall class of 2021 graduation. Thank you so much for attending our graduation. I'm truly honored to be named the salutatorian for our class of 2021. Despite the overwhelming challenges we face and feelings of uncertainty about the past unprecedented year, I'm excited and proud to say that we made it. We stand here together as a cohesive senior class. Today, we are ready to applaud all of our hard work, perseverance, and accomplishments. Seniors, let's give ourselves a round of applause. Today, we join together to celebrate our journey through high school and our determination to get through to our senior year. As myself and my classmates move on to exciting and new endeavors, I'd like to reflect back on the last 4 years of high school. When I first came to Marshall, I felt intimidated by how large the school was compared to my middle school. While by no means is Marshall the largest high school in Northside, many of us were in awe of this year's size and number of students and faculty. We were also initially apprehensive and shy to speak to other classmates outside of normal class discussions. However, as the years went by, I saw myself and my peers slowly grow out of our shells because of the kind, open-hearted nature of the teachers and student body, many of whom became my friends inside and outside of Marshall. I realized that I need to be open-minded and initiate conversations to actively build those positive relationships with my teachers and classmates. As a result, this realization has encouraged me to become the confident, outgoing individual I am today. I think it is also very important to touch on our senior year. We've all struggled in more ways than one. For me, I felt weighed down by making life-changing decisions about my future while also dealing with a global pandemic. However, at the same time, many of us spent more time with our families. Before the pandemic, I was always busy and never really had that much time to hang out with my parents. Yet, in the past year, since I've spent more time at home, I've had ample opportunities to do things like go on walks around the neighborhood, watch silly movies, and just play games with my family. And honestly, after everything, it's been really, really nice. I've reconnected with my loved ones, and we've helped each other get through this pandemic with love and happiness. That being said, all of our teachers and coaches also played a big role helping us cope through this rough year. Their continued support through Zoom lessons, emails, answering any questions, and just chatting about our lives helped us stay positive as we were processing all of our emotions. Lastly, I'm very grateful that Marshall let us explore our interests before going to college, joining the military, and entering into the workforce. Many of us had no idea what we wanted to study when we entered high school our freshman year, but Marshall offers a variety of classes like different languages from Spanish to Latin to elective courses such as culinary, independent study mentorship, ROTC, dance, photojournalism, and much, much more that helped us narrow down our interests to pursue in the next chapter of our lives. Of all of our experiences at Marshall, we should be the proudest of this moment. We have had the hard days, the good days, and everything in between. But being here today shows that all of our hard work through everything has paid off. We made some wonderful memories with our teachers and friends along the way and realized things about ourselves that wouldn't have been possible without attending Marshall. The kind atmosphere, continued support from Marshall teachers and staff, being with our families during the pandemic, and the diverse classes have really had an impact on all of us. If we had attended a different high school, there's a high chance that our high school experience could have gone very, very differently. So again, thank you all. Also, thank you Mom and Dad, and my uncles and Grandpa Schmitz, and Grandma Wu, and all our family and friends who came to support us. We wouldn't be I'm standing, but we wouldn't be here today without you. Thank you, and congratulations, seniors.
Fellow graduates and guests, my name is Kirsten Leschper. I would like to introduce our special guests and our valedictorian. I would like to begin with our special guest, Superintendent Dr. Brian Woods. Deputy Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Janice Jordan. Our special board members, Dr. Carol Harrell, Vice President Karen Freeman, Trustee Joseph Medina, Trustee Gerald Lopez, Trustee Melissa Chumley, Trustee Robert Blount Jr., and Trustee Corrine Saldana. I would also like to introduce our valedictorian, Ashley Patty. Ashley has been an active member of the Marshall community. Ashley is a 4-year member of choir, a member of National Honor Society, Vice President of Spanish National Honor Society, and an officer in Science National Honor Society. She is a National Hispanic Scholar. Please join me in a round of applause for our 2021 valedictorian, Ashley Patty.
Welcome family, friends, faculty, teachers, administrators, board members, and of course, the Marshall class of 2021. There truly aren't enough words to describe how honored I am to be valedictorian and to have this opportunity to speak to you all today. Before I begin, I would like to personally congratulate each and every one of my fellow graduates. Our class has definitely dealt with its fair share of unprecedented challenges. Within the last year alone, we have survived winter storms. Some of us voted in the presidential election. Some of us even participated in protests, and we all adapted to distance learning, all while in the midst of a global pandemic. Nevertheless, we have proven ourselves to be resilient, independent, and strong as we are all gathered here today, spaced 6 feet apart, of course, yet still united as a class to celebrate the long-awaited closing of this chapter of our lives and the start of a new adventure. Throughout our time at Marshall, we have all changed immensely. We have gotten older, obviously, and I'm pretty sure this applies to everyone except for me, but the majority of us have gotten taller. We have hopefully gained a bit of maturity, and most importantly, we have obtained an abundance of knowledge thanks to not only our outstanding educators, but also each other. Despite our evident experience with evolving, we have only scratched the surface of life's endless supply of change. As we are all aware, change is one of the only constants in the human experience. Basically, change will never change. How ironic. While many of us, myself included, avoid or even fear change as it brings uncertainty and daunting challenges into our lives, change is simply a fresh start, a second chance, and most importantly, an opportunity for growth. I want you all to take a moment to, as vividly as you can, imagine who you want to be in the future. And no, I'm not talking about just the career you want to pursue. Think about your answers to the following questions regarding your future self. Where do you want to be? What do you want your days to be like? What kind of people do you want to be surrounded by? How do you want to feel? What do you want the composition of your character to be? And what it really comes down to is, who do you want to be as a person? Some of the wisest words I have ever read were scrawled by my teacher, Mr. Lopez, across a tiny whiteboard in the back corner of the pre-calculus portable. It was a quote that read, "One must give up who they are for who they will become." While I initially misinterpreted these words and wrongly assumed that Mr. Lopez was encouraging his students to not be themselves and instead pursue having an identity crisis, I have come to realize that he was informing us about the importance and inevitability of personal growth. In what ways must you grow to reach your fullest potential? In other words, what is holding you back from becoming the person you aspire to be? Is it your laziness, your pessimism, your insecurities, your habits? Each and every one of us are responsible for recognizing our own limitations and seeking out ways in which we can transform ourselves. No matter what situation we are in, no matter what challenge we face, and no matter what challenge we encounter, we will always have absolute control over our mindset, our actions, and our growth. Oftentimes, we surrender this control when we feel discouraged or hopeless, when we fail, when we are overwhelmed by the never-ending changes that life brings to us. And this is actually the complete opposite of what we should be doing when times get tough and we feel like giving up. Do not let the challenges you face serve as an excuse to lessen your goals or settle for an inferior version of yourself. Unfortunately, the bad days are not going to disappear. Life will likely not be a breeze, and there are going to be plenty of times where you feel as though you aren't enough. I know I'm being a downer, but the good news is every time you encounter what appears to be a negative experience, whether it be an emotion or an occurrence, you are presented with an opportunity to grow into a better person. When you are surrounded by darkness, but you choose to see the light, you grow to be more optimistic. When you are experiencing feelings of hopelessness, but you choose to persevere, you grow to be more resilient. And when you are repeatedly knocked down by everything that life is throwing your way, but you choose to pick yourself up and continue moving forward, you grow to be stronger. It is up to each of us to decide how much we will grow. We are about to undergo the most monumental change of our lives so far, graduating from high school. And while we will always be Marshall Rams at heart, this is our chance for each of us to embrace change, welcome challenges, and grow in ways we never imagined as we embark on our own unique journeys. After we walk across this stage and the rest of our lives begin, I hope that your hearts grow kinder, your minds grow wiser, and you grow into the individuals you have always dreamt of becoming. Parents, we thank you for your unconditional love and support. Marshall teachers and administrators, we thank you for your guidance and dedication. I would also like to thank my sister Lacey for being someone I could always look up to, my father for being my sunshine, and my mom for being my best friend. Finally, to the Marshall class of 2021, the unforgettable individuals I have spent the last 4 years growing up with, I thank you for the friendships formed, the lessons learned, and the memories made. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Ashley. Our superintendent and board of trustees continue to challenge our schools to provide educational excellence. Today, 2 students represent the end result of this challenge. These 2 students define educational excellence. To honor the valedictorian and salutatorian, the school board would like to present each with a medallion. Our salutatorian's overall grade point average is 102.55. She will be attending the University of Texas in Austin, where she will be majoring in pre-athletic training. Here to present the medallion is school board member Melissa Chumley. May I present you with the salutatorian of the class of 2021, Jenna Schmitz. I would also like to recognize Jenna's parents, Joel and Linda Schmitz. Congratulations, we are proud of Jenna and all of her accomplishments. Our valedictorian has an overall grade point average of 103.12. She will be attending the University of Texas in Austin, where she will be majoring in business. Here to present the medallion is school board member Dr. Carol Haar. May I present to you the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Ashley Patty. I would also like to recognize Ashley's parents, Clint and Kelly Patty. Congratulations. We are proud of your daughter and all of her accomplishments. Class of 2021. I have been honored as principal to know you for the last 4 years. I want to first say congratulations for making it to this point. I want to thank parents, family members, staff, and the entire Marshall community for their contribution to this successful event and a successful 4 years. The last year and a half has given us new meaning to It Takes a Village. More than ever, there are lessons to be learned throughout your schooling experience, even more in experiencing through a pandemic. Through all of the challenges, we are here and you have made it. You have made it with your own perseverance, support from family members, and guidance and opportunity from Marshall staff. Or as we often, as most of you know, refer to it as the Marshall family. Here are the lessons I hope you take from your experience at Marshall High School. First, live your life kinder, smarter, and more innovative. You are Rams. You understand what it takes to persevere. Second, use your grit, tenacity, and heart. Your ability to overcome is your greatest asset. Lastly, use the last year and a half to remind yourselves that you made it through this journey and look ahead to the future. Be excited, be brave, and be bold. This is your journey to take, and you need to make the best of it. We wish you the absolute best. Congratulations, class of 2021. And with that said, Dr. Woods, it is with a great deal of pride that I certify to you that the seniors have met the standards set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Northside Independent School District. Will you please accept the class of 2021 from John Marshall High School?
Thank you, Mrs. Cleveland. Good afternoon and welcome to this exciting event that honors these outstanding young adults. To the members of our audience, we thank you for the contributions you have made to the success of the graduates who stand before us today. Education can't happen without a partnership between the student, the family, and the school. Graduates, I know that seated in this building are parents, grandparents, friends, and teachers who helped you along the way and made a tremendous difference in your education. As everyone knows, this group of graduates has shown incredible perseverance. Separated from their friends and teachers, they made it to this place regardless. A special thank you to the teachers, counselors, and administrators. Without them, some of you may not have made it to today. Graduates, whether you've been with us since kindergarten or only for the last few months, we wish you the very best as you continue your life's journey. You deserve to celebrate this accomplishment, and we are all here to celebrate with you. However, our goals for you go well beyond high school graduation. We hope that the accomplishments we recognize you for today are just part of a long list that is just beginning to be built. With that, Mrs. Cleveland, it is with great pleasure that I accept this group as graduates of the class of 2021. By the power vested in me by the State Board of Education, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Northside Independent School District, I grant to these graduates all the rights and privileges of a high school diploma. Will the graduates please come forward for the presentation of diplomas and awards?
Receiving the Canfield Business Honors Program Scholarship from the University of Texas at Austin, Ashley Trista Patty. Receiving the Baumberger Endowment Scholarship from the Baumberger Endowment Fund, Jenna Michelle Schmitz. Receiving the Dean Scholarship from Trinity University, Joshua Cole O'Donnell Paccioni. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Ella Jessica Santana. Receiving the Texas State Achievement Scholarship from Texas State University, Sarah Emily Scheidt. Receiving the President's Achievement Scholarship from Texas A&M University, Emily Catherine Cook. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Lisa Michaela Huerta. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Zane Celine Ideas. Caricia Elise Aguilar. Receiving the Academic Excellence Scholarship from Stephen F. Austin University, Molly Elizabeth Wilson. Aaron Elijah Adames. Enrique Aguilar. Cadence Camille Aguilar. Maximiliano Cruz Alvarado Aguilar. Daniel Aguilera. Jackson Alanis. Receiving the Counselor and Advisor Update Scholarship Award from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Laith Faisal Abaraha. Nathan Noe Alcantar. Gilbert Adam Alderete. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Sarah Nufan Aldemur. Francisca Cito Alon. Angelina Marie Alonzo. Mackenzie Tyler Altamirano. Bailey Jean Alvarado. Janie Paola Alvarado Benito. Kevin Jahir Alvarez. Receiving the Distinguished Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Mariah Eliza Amaya. Ryan McKay Andrews. Herman Apocada Briones. Michael Anthony Arnulfo Areja, Jr. Victor Rene Mancia Arcos, Jr. Abel Aragay. Julian Angel Arellano. Mariela Andrea Argio. Aiden Xavier Arredondo. Receiving the National Recognition Scholar Award from Texas A&M University, Aaron Anthony Avila. Alexander Cruz Badillo. Diego Luis Badillo. Receiving an NAIA athletic scholarship for football from McPherson College, Carlos Jose Fernandez. Haley Hope Balderas. Ashley Laura Barge. Haley Marie Barksdale. Isabella Faith Barrera. Reese Corey Batt. Kishan Diane Baines. Carlos Anthony Becerra. Jamar DeAndre Beecham. Emily Alani Beltran. Faith Marie Benavides. Azali Maya Bergland. Michael Andrew Blackwell. Zachary Taylor Bocock. Raymond Jules Baumhack IV. Rafael Arturo Bonilla III. Receiving the Elevate Scholarship from the University of North Texas in Dallas, Amanda Patricia Rose Booker. Catherine Rose Bostick. Wesley Gordon Brish. Sydney Diane Brown. Alexandra Marie Bustos. Sofia Renee Caballero. Thomas Anthony Caballero. Austin John Kane, Jr. Dylan Thomas Kane. Aya Cancino. Jaden Avery Cantu. Marissa Nicole Cantu. Shelby Carbajal. Carolina Cardenas. Chanel Jalen Carrillo. Nicholas Alexander Castellar. Receiving the SMU Second Century Scholar Award from Southern Methodist University, Meg Lauren Castaneos. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from University of the Incarnate Word, Benjamin Evan Castilleja. Angel Ray Castillo. Cameron Janae Castillo. Andrew Paul Castro. Liliana Cavazos. Esmeralda Cervantes Camacho. Annika Adele Cervantes. Gabriel Adam Cervantes. Ben Carrion Jr. Marcus Aurelius Cervera. Receiving the Dean's Scholarship from University of the Incarnate Word, Lena Ray Chacon. Laura Elena Chapa. Sophia Alicia Chapman. Dana Isabella Chassain. Jacob Aaron Childers. Angelis Mariano Cisneros. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Academic Award from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Dylan Michael Clare. Jasmine Mylena Klass. Zasha Gabrielle Clower. Christopher Sean Corderi Jr. Brianna Priscilla Colunga. Jacob Alexander Conaway. Ashley Chica Cook. Receiving an NCAA athletic scholarship for football at Waldorf University, Dylan Cole Cooper. Adrian Coronado. Celeste Marie Cortez. Kimberly Allen Cortez. Nathan John Cosgrove. Sergio James Cormarty. Chelsea Claudette Cruz. Receiving the ACU Scholarship from Abilene Christian University, Ronell Neighbor Cruzado. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from Northwest Vista College, Charles Edward Daly. Narez Majid Dalfi. Najer Dari Awazi. Norma Lanis Davila. Chase Andrew Davis. Ronald Rodolfo Paloma Davis. Morgan Grace Dawson. Jordan Anthony De La Cruz. Adriana Dove De La Garza. Ray David De Los Santos Jr. Faith Ramona Casanova De Luna. Jacob Anthony De Luna. Cadence Shane DeHart. Alberto Juan Delgado. Gabino Delgado. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from the University of Houston at Victoria, Trisanya Asonia Dini. Receiving an NJCAA Athletic Scholarship for softball from Garden City Community College, Christina Sarab Diab. Alexander Diaz. Haley Nicole Diaz. Aldo Ivan Diaz Cruz. Kivon Ramore Dickerson.
Receiving the ETBU Achievement Award from East Texas Baptist University, Alyssa Kai Dickinson. Jennifer Dina. Donovan Alexander Dominguez. Samantha M. Dreiss. Tristan Michael Drungel. Nathan John Dufresne. Amanda Marie Eichelberger. Brian Isaac Esparza. Hannah Leigh Espinosa. Kristen Ray Fernandez. Nathan Gabriel Esquivel. Ivenia Isabella Estrada. Michael Scott Ivanyo II. Marissa Nicole Farias. Receiving an NAIA Athletic Scholarship for baseball from Our Lady of the Lake University, Zegan Scott Farley. Receiving the Presidential Excellence Scholarship from Our Lady of the Lake University, Emily Denise Figueroa. Brianna Leigh Fiorini. Crystal Villalobos Flores. Emma Isabel Flores. Jessica Flores. Receiving an NCAA Athletic Scholarship for football at Waldorf University, Richard Santana Flores. Robert Jacob Flores. Alec Michael Forbes. Vivica Venice Fox. Xander Dolan Foxworth Russo. Receiving the Mason Recognition Award from George Mason University Honors College Program, Haley Rose Fry. Rebecca Elaine Fukels. Receiving the Gateway Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Eric Geyer. Soleil Giselle Gallegos. Kayla Danielle Galvan. Esperanza Danielle Gomez. Leslie Michelle Gomez. Adam Nicholas Garcia Jr. Angel Garcia Ceja. Annalise Carmen Garcia. Zoe Alexandra Garcia. Carolina Garcia. Evan Michael Garcia. Feliciana Resendez Garcia. Joel James Garcia. Receiving an NAIA Athletic Scholarship for football from Waldorf University, Josiah Ashton Garcia. Receiving the Warrior Way Scholarship from Sterling University, Kara Jade Garcia. Nathan Alec Garcia. Stacy Marie Garcia. Camille Ashley Garza. Janelle Yvette Garza. Receiving the Dean Scholarship from University of the Incarnate Word, Janice Marie Garza. Jesslyn Jana Garza. Receiving the Gateway Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Tyler Rex Gertzen. Christopher Ezekiel Gomez. Joaquin Enrique Gomez. Receiving the President's Achievement Scholarship from Texas A&M University, Justin Ross Gomez. Aaliyah Beatriz Gonzalez. Adelina Alexia Gonzalez. Alyssa Nirvana Gonzalez. Arthur Jaramillo Gonzalez III. Selene Milagros Gonzalez. Dantes Xavier Garcia Gonzalez. Rosangela Liliana Gonzalez. Alyssa Gonzalez. Diego Alonso Gonzalez. Joshua Turan Gonzalez. Matthew David Gonzalez. Roberto Gerardo Gonzalez. Alexa Isabella Guerra. Angela Nicole Guerrero. Eternity Marie Guerrero. Renee Emmanuel Guijarro Silveira Jr. Angel Marie Gutierrez. Emily Grace Gutierrez. Kira Renee Gutierrez. Mia Alexa Gutierrez. Diego Guzman Ceballos. Jasmine Renee Hall. Noor Alhuda Rabia Hamaide. Jared James Hammond. Danielle Starr Hank. Zachary Raymond Hannes, enlisted in the United States Army. Brianna Nicole Hardin Johnson. Safiular bin Harun. Molly Kathleen Harwell. Madina Hassan. Receiving the Presidential Merit Scholarship from Texas Tech University, Temple Megan Henderson. Anthony Ray Hernandez. Diego Anthony Hernandez. Melody Ann Hernandez. Michael Anthony Hernandez. Ethan Xander Hicks. Receiving the Texas State Merit Scholarship from Texas State University, Monica Yvonne Hill. Receiving the Valero Alamo Bowl Scholarship from Valero Alamo Bowl, Madeline Cecilia Hogland. Enlisted in the United States Army Reserve, Gavin David Hoyka. Jaden Amiri Masai Holmes. Mohammed Osman Homaida. Abigail Paige Hauser. Receiving the Distinguished Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Alyssa Marie Huron. Cody Duncan Hurtado. Mohammed Sharan Ismail. Moses Isaiah James. It's okay. Ruby Rose Jarbo. Ava Camille Jennings Tab. Isaiah Eden Jimenez. Ivan Jimenez. Isaiah Jimenez. Noel Alex Jimenez. Malachi Jermaine Johnson. Maya Chanel Jones. Annabelle Juarez. Jalen Renee Juarez. Ahmed G. Jizzy. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Christine Sin Cam. Momel Kasem. Shakila Binti Kasem. Savannah Grace Keese. Receiving the University Leadership Network from the University of Texas at Austin, Maya Paige Keisman. Clarissa Ann Kemp. Mahanur Khalid. Ziba Rahman Khan. Mohammed Radwan Khatab. Syra Sana Khwaja. Melody Loretta Knox. Matthew Demetrios Kadoris. Joshua Robert Law. Ali Lowell. Gabriel Christian Liao. Winter Star Lee. You got it.
Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Eva Lin. Jennifer Lin. Gabriel Simon Lindauer. Nicholas Ethan Yanis. Victor Alfonso Longoria Flores. Kataishli Lopez. Justin Anthony Loza. Alexandra Michelle Lozano. Natalia Guadalupe Luna. Natalie Marie Mann. Tyson Joseph Maravilla. Natalia Mariaca. Wendy Lisbeth Marin Gonzalez. Adriana Denise Marquez. Joshua Emmett Marshall. Blake Aaron Martin. Zoe Madison Martindale. Celia Leticia Martinez. Charles Isidro Martinez. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Carissa Martinez. Enlisting in the United States Navy, Megan Celeste Martinez. Paula Nayeli Martinez. Jessica Ray Mata. Receiving the Dell Scholarship from the University of Texas at Austin, Vanessa Michelle Mathis. Lionel Anthony Matthews, Jr. Isaiah Charles McGarity Young. Moniqua Ayana Jamila McDaniel. Enlisted in the United States Navy, Joshua Alexander McKeon. Carlos Otoniel Mendoza. Juan Caleb Mendoza. Nicholas Mendoza. Receiving an NAIA Athletic Scholarship for football from Briar Cliff University, Victor Alejandro Mendoza de la Cruz. Madeline Miranda. Jonathan David Morales. Joshua Alexander Molina. Yael Sebastian Molinas Baez. Mohamed Tariq Momand. Carolina Moncayo Herrera. Receiving the Valero Alamo Bowl Scholarship from Valero Alamo Bowl, Jacob Emmanuel Montesinos. Penelope Ser Montoya. Charles Edward Moore. Sharon Wesley Moore. Brianna Jeanette Moore Cohen. Leonardo Rene Morales. Jennifer Marie Moreno. Jonas Israel Moreno. Lawrence Moreno. Nevea Rose Moreno. Corbin Declan Morgan. Emma Grace Morris. Receiving the Academic Achievement Award from Schreiner University, Isabel Renee Morris. Riley Christine Morrow. Enlisting in the United States Navy, Dana Nicole Moses. Receiving the Raya Baker Memorial Scholarship from the Center of Refugee Services, Florence Mugabikazi. Dominic Nathaniel Muniz. Crystal Noemi Munoz. Angelina Rachel Navarro. Skylar Negrete. Receiving the Academic Scholarship from Lynn University, Jake Donovan Nichols. Jonathan Michael Nino Jr. Abdul Al-Rahman Nuder Nasaif. Kevin Nunez Velez. Alize Marie Ocon. Sydney Ryan Ochoa. Kaylee Lynn Olivares. Serena Victoria Olivares. Yadira Bieni Olivares. Carlos Snowy Omelva Jr. Kevin T. Ordaz. Darian Ortega Munoz. Ariana Nicole Ortiz. Leticia Amagali Ortiz. Brisa Ortiz Hernandez. Receiving the Distinguished Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Erin Leila Ortiz Cedillos. Anthony M. Pacheco. David Gerardo Padron. Samantha May Davis Pagaton. Caleb Micah Payne. Ace Finnegan Balgan. Sahara Rosita Ann Palomo. Araceli Pantoja. Ty Aaron Paredes. Caitlin Elizabeth Parker. Receiving the President's Achievement Scholarship from Texas A&M University, Ria N. Patel. Erica May Paulino. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Alexandria Ray Perez. Carlo Alejandro Perez. Receiving an athletic scholarship for football from Clark University, Estefan Isaac Perez. Jewel Alejandra Perez. Caitlin Victoria Perez. Samantha Nicole Perez. Taylor Marie Perez. Amira Danae Perkins. Tavon Larn Phillips. Dylan Ashton Plata. Alex Portillo. Ezekiel Alfredo Posada. Tyler Evan Pratt. Nakibur Rahman. Arjun Ray. Darlene T. Ramirez. Destiny Ramirez. Jacob Harvey Ramirez. Kendra Nicole Ramirez. Matthew Lewis Ramirez. Bethany Elizabeth Ramon. Receiving a Mount Mary University Vision Scholarship from Mount Mary University, Ava Grace Ramos. Enlisting in the United States Marine Corps, Connor Abbott Ramos. Robert Benjamin Ramos. Receiving the Dean's Scholarship from University of the Incarnate Word, Kiana Marie Rangel. Receiving the Dean's Scholarship from University of the Incarnate Word, Michaela Nicole Rangel. Jordan Anthony Reed. Ryan Paul Reed. Sherry Johanna Reichwin. Quentin Elijah Rice. Jabari Khalid Riley. Shelby Nicole Rios. Receiving an NCAA athletic scholarship for football from Hiram College, Joseph Michael Rivera. Receiving a President's Achievement Scholarship from Texas A&M University, Sarah Lynn Roberts. Receiving a Carr Academic Scholarship from San Angelo University, Rihanna Angelique Robles. Melody Ray Rocha. Robert Ethan Rocha III. Connor Alexander Rogers.
Delaney Marie Rodriguez. Dylan James Rodriguez. Eduardo Rodriguez Jr. Elijah Gabriel Rodriguez. Kayla Inette Rodriguez. Miracle Ann Rodriguez. Nicholas Vincent Rodriguez. Ryan Daniel Rodriguez. Sabrina Lee Rodriguez. Salmahi Raquel Rodriguez. Tyler Jordan Rodriguez. Javier Elijah Rodriguez. Receiving a Texas Excellence Award from the University of Texas at Austin, Gabriel Rudy Rodolfo. Armando Adrian Romero. Jesse Arnulfo Romero. Receiving a Dean Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Christina Romo. Sydney Ann Romo. Receiving a Silas H. Rhodes Scholarship from the School of Visual Arts at New York City, Caitlin Emily Ruiz. Mary Kate Ruiz. Renee Lorenzo Ruiz. Receiving a Distinguished Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Sabrina Alexandria Ruiz. Valeria Alejandra Ruiz. Aham Nasir Saba. Jamaluddin Safi. Rose B. Sagar. Madison Amber Size. Amelia Monet Salas. Devin Isaiah Salazar. Shelby Aliyah Salazar. Receiving a Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Sarah Mason Saleh. Receiving a Distinguished Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Lisette Abigail Salgado. Brooklyn Elvina Salone. Aaron Michael Sanchez. Kaylin Nicole Sanchez. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Natalia Nicole Sanchez. Enlisted in the United States Navy, Exalia Serafina Sanchez. Ashley Patricia Sanchez Torres. Dominic Joseph Sandoval. Diego Sebastian Santana. Salamaris Santana Roca. Luis Carlos Santillana. Sandy Marie Salcedo. Santana Gonzalez Salcedo. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Cecilia Marie Schneider. Bailey Ann Schulman. Hayden Alexander Schott. Jason Randall Schwartz, Jr. Kobe Blade Scott. Receiving a NCAA Women's Soccer Athletic Scholarship from the Texas A&M International University, Mackenzie Nicole Scripter. Shakira Najee Selby. Cassandra Michelle Salikman. Natalie Sepulveda. Diego Aiden Sepulveda Allen. Michelle Serafin. Abdul Rahman Shami. Jordan Christine Shelton. Noah Christopher Sierra. Hannah Riley Silguero. Lane Scott Simmons. Jenny V. Smith. Kaylee Yvonne Smith. With an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy, Wesley Harrison Smith. Brian Angelo Sun. Morgan Danielle Sosa. Michaela Laurel Lee Stye. Cheryl Lynn Sermon Stevens. Alyssa Margaret Stover. Brennan Lane Sturgis. Andrew Elijah Suarez. Andre Grace Sepulzio. Max Edward Swain. Amber Singh Tamez. Jazz Kaladin Tapia. Francisco Martin Tijerina II. Anthony Raul Torres. Receiving a distinguished presidential scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Natalie Clarissa Torres. Alexander Tovar. Brianne Nicole Tovar. Dayanara Trejo. Edward Paul Trevino. Dylan Robert Trout. Nathaniel Frank Trujillo. Cheyenne Doris Turner. Ryan Alexander Valadez. Hannah Marie Valadez. Joshua Isaac Valdez. Karime Itzel Valdez. Juliet Drew Balsamakis. Dominic Xavier Vandervoort. Angelica Estrella Vargas. Jordan Abigail Vargas. Christian Michael Vasquez. Jaden Marie Vaughn. Ashley Selena Vega. Connor Marshall Vega. Angelica Raquel Vela. Receiving an NAIA Division I athletic scholarship for baseball from the University of the Southwest, Jack Anthony Velasquez. Josue Velasquez. Receiving an athletic scholarship for softball from Texas A&M Texarkana, Sarah Jessica Velasquez. Jeremy Isaac Vera. Juan Victorino Jr. Enlisted in the United States Air Force, Elijah Robert Villalobos. Sladen Kane Villalobos. Maya Angelique Villarreal. Enlisted in the United States Navy, Cody Vincent Villaseñor. Matthew Alexander Whitaker. Amarion Adrian Whiteside. Bailey Madison Wickham. Anaya Jonay Williams. Elijah Joe Williams. Receiving the full academic scholarship from Schreiner University, Stephanie Elizabeth Winter. Christopher Harris Woods Jr. Matthew Gabriel Ibarra. Kenneth Rogers Young. Gabby Elizabeth Ituarte. Receiving an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy, Leilani Monet Zander. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Christiana Marie Abril Zambrano. Nicholas Orlin Cepeda. Reagan Nicole Cepeda. Jaylene Zertuche. Andres Patricio Zimbran Martinez. Zoe Nicole Zuniga. Receiving the Excellence Award for the University of Arizona, Kirsten Jade Leschber.
It's not on. Good afternoon, John Marshall High School faculty, alumni, friends, family, and fellow graduates. My name is Kirsten Leschber, President of the National Honor Society. I would like to begin by saying I am beyond honored to be speaking to you today. The past year of navigating life through a pandemic has been a whirlwind. It was wildly confusing, emotional, and ever-changing in every aspect of our lives. We are all on this path, the cusp of adulthood, everyone asking, what's next? What are your plans? Where are you going? What do you want to do? We were having to figure out all of these major life decisions and make all these important choices. And yet the state of the world, the economy, the adults, our leaders, the decision makers, well, to simply say, it's all been chaos and super unhelpful. However, the saying goes, anything worth having is not easy. So if you are here today, congratulations. It was not easy and it is well deserved. We spent the last year being told basically that we were virus super spreaders. Therefore, a lot of moments got taken away from us. The moments with our friends, our teachers, our classrooms. And what wasn't taken away was modified no less in our ever so important senior year. But what they can't take away are the memories of the years before. I'll never forget rapping in chemistry class for extra credit, or waiting for the day that Mr. Trevelyan shaved his facial hair. Along the way, you made new friends, and maybe you lost some. Maybe we made a bad choice, made a few TikToks, had a first heartbreak, or maybe you broke a few hearts. But most definitely memories were made, lessons were learned. Memories that will last a lifetime. Memories that we will look back on when we're old and say those were the good old days. But some advice, as we all know now, the tomorrow we are anticipating is not promised. It can change in an instant. So I encourage you to look back on your memories and lessons as we move on to the next phases of life. Let it make you smile, let it take you back to a moment in time, and let all the stress of your current life disappear. But I also encourage you to not forget to live in the moment and step forward with purpose. Let's always be in search of our purpose and our why. Because when life gets hard and you don't know how, you always need to remember your why. Fight and work hard for your goals, follow your heart and dreams, and change the world. Remember that the good stuff, your career, your goals, your relationships, friendships, your mental health, your faith, all this stuff worth having requires the most sweat, and you are worth the effort. My fellow peers, I am grateful for the time that we have all shared together. We are the definition of perseverance through adversity and hardship. Perseverance builds character, character produces hope. As we leave here today, let's be hopeful. Let's chase happiness and let's choose kindness. My wish for us is a happy and prosperous future. I can't wait to see us all happy and living the good life. Congratulations, class of 2021. Graduates, please stand while Isabel Morris sings our alma mater. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail to thee, we sing. In thy halls we lift our voices, loud our praises ring. Keep us ever loyal, faithful. Onward be our cry. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail to Marshall High. Marshall seniors, please join me in the ceremonial moving of the tassel, which symbolizes the transition from seniors to graduates. Congratulations, class of 2021.